One day there's going to come a time where I'm going to look back at the end of a weekend and say, that was a nice relaxing weekend off. It will happen, just to prove that it's not a myth and a relaxing weekend is possible. But this weekend, definitely not one, not at all. My original plan for the weekend was to go and start on opposite side of the aviary at the patio to start clearing all that area so I can start preparing to build the new aviary. Then that's kind of gone out the window because there is things I need to finish in the house. I need to do coving in the bathroom, I need to box in around the toilet and the vanity unit and put the sink back on the wall properly because it's a bit loose and wobbly. So I was going to do that this weekend, but that's since changed because last weekend I went around the whole house, put the boiler on, done all the radiators to make sure it's all working properly. But the problem is, at the back end of last winter, the boiler was losing pressure to the point where had to repressurise it pretty much every single day. So I spoke to a friend of mine and he said it's the expansion vessel or pressure vessel, which is like, sometimes they don't put the right literage one in the boiler for your system and it just can't do the pressure properly or something. I don't know. I did listen to him, I did, honestly. So he said the best thing to do is to tee into your hot water return underneath the boiler and put a external pressure vessel, which is going to be about 30 quid and a bit of fluxing and welding and soldering and stuff. So I've looked into that on YouTube, thought brilliant, I can do that. So that was the plan, to go and do that this weekend. But that's since changed because 2 days ago I started to notice a little rumbling on the minibus on the brakes, a little bit of grinding, which kindly just fell apart yesterday, pretty much just on one side, proper grinding. Discs are right, it's the pads. So I've now got to go and change the pads. So I've got to go and get some pads and go out there and do that. But again, the big problem is it's Emma's working weekend. So I've got to do that and juggle around all the children, got to take Cam to rugby, got to go and get some shopping for Georgia, and then there's the usual stuff which I do every single weekend. I've already done some washing, I've already got stuff ready to iron. I'm on the ball. I've been to see Jordan, get the kit I need, the piston kit and stuff for the caliper to push the piston back in and blah blah blah. So yeah, one day there will be a relaxing weekend. Also, we're up to 50% hatch rate on the quail eggs that I put in. So I put 8 in and 4 have hatched, and this one's a blonde one. So I've left the other 4 in there because I've had like a swing on quails where I've had one hatch on like day 15, 16, and I've had some hatch on day 20, 21. So today's day 20. So I'm going to just leave them in there till the end of the weekend and then I'll bin them off. So I'm going to go and obviously get Georgia out of her bedroom so she can watch the girls, so I can go and get brake pads and do some lovely weekend stuff like relaxing and chilling and yeah. That didn't exactly go to plan at all. Took Callum, went to go get the pads from the nearest place to me, which is Halfords, which is like half a mile down the road. Nope, they're special order, they have to order them in Tuesday. I was like, no good, need them today. So I went to the main place in Northampton, Euro Car Parts, and they've still got a stupid COVID thing where there's like 2 in the shop, 2 out, and there's a queue of about 10 people along the wall, a bit like when I went and got Jordan stuff to do his brakes a little while back. So, not his brakes, something else, the belt on the other van. So I ended up going to one that's quite local to me, which was quite handy because what you didn't see in the video is that I actually was not undoing them nuts at all. In fact, my Renault thing, it just sheared it off, and then I started using the Spider, and again it was just bending it. So I thought, you know what? I rang up a local tyre place near me. I said, can I ask you a cheeky favour? If I stick you a tenner for a beer, I said, can you just crack my wheel nuts so I can just crack on doing these brake pads? Not a problem. So that's now done and dusted. But I've got to try and delegate things to other people. So Georgia's made the girls' lunch. There is a pile of washing that I've taken out the tumble dryer and put it on the hob in the hope that a child might come along and actually fold it. Not likely, not at all. So, but I have decided to offload some of my chores. So Ewan is cutting the back grass. So fingers crossed he does all right. He might leave a little mohawk there and then, but he should get it done. So what I'm going to do now is give a bit of WD-40, try and hopefully these calipers come off without no hassle, because I can't go any further without the calipers off. So yeah, do it. I've sprayed it on the discs, I'm not changing the discs. There's something clearly not right. Clearly. I've never ever changed brake pads on a vehicle that quick with no problems. Obviously after I'd had to go and get the wheel nuts like loosened for me, but calipers straight off, pistons straight in, 2 pistons, yeah, straight in, new pads on, done dusted. The other side's not going to be the same, I can guarantee it. Let's go and try.
In my mouth is a desert, running dry on the tip of my tongue. I can taste your lies, how to measure the love you throw around. I could never hold you down. One of us will have to take a bow. Feeling you so close to me, we drive around. Everlasting love, so much to go around. You got me so high, I can't come down.
Kind of wishing I'd actually gone the extra mile, spent a little bit more money and bought the discs as well, because that was the most straightforward brake pad change I've done in a long time. It really was. Done quite a lot and it really was straightforward, no problems whatsoever. That said though, I mean, obviously I didn't need the discs. The discs are fine, but they always recommend you change them both at the same time because, you know, new discs and new pads marry up nicely, but if you change just the pads and keep the old discs, it's like, you know, the new pads have to fit in with the old discs ways. Like it's, yeah, do you know what I mean? Anyway, but they do work. I've tested them. I took it for a test run. They work perfectly. So it wasn't actually like, well, like I said this morning, it's like a weekend off. It wasn't a day off as such, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be today. It really wasn't as bad. It was that straightforward. Messy, but straightforward. Which means now tomorrow I'm freed up. So I have a choice of having a day off, which is never going to be a day off because there's always things to do. Or Screwfix is open 7 days a week. Do I actually get up and go and buy the expansion vessel, pressure vessel for the expansion vessel, pressure vessel for the boiler and crack on with that, which means emptying out the whole airing cupboard again. It's not an airing cupboard. I don't think there's ever been a hot water tank in that cupboard, but us English people, it is an airing cupboard, even though it's not an airing cupboard. So yeah, that's my dilemma. Do I have a day off and chill? Not a day off and chill, but do my normal duties as a father and a house husband as such? Or do I actually go to Screwfix and get the part I need to crack on with the boiler? Or do I box in the toilet in the bathroom? I don't know, we'll see. Emma's gone shopping and going to get the kids some dinner. I really want to watch Wilder Fury 3 tonight. Or is it Fury Wilder 3? But it's in America, so it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. So you either go to bed early and get up early, or you stay up late and get up late. I can't get up late. Emma's got work at 7 in the morning, and I just can't trust children to do things without a parent around. So I'll think about it, but Screwfix is definitely open, so the option, I'm going to sit on the fence, see how I feel in the morning, and I might actually go up Screwfix and get the pressure vessel, expansion vessel thing for the boiler. Might do.